Woo! Job, Elisa. Hold that for a minute, would you?
And then you get in your head.
All right, here we are. Another 9 p.m. hockey game here at East Alton-Wood River. The Highland Bulldogs will be the visitors in red tonight, taking on the East Alton-Wood River Roxana Oilers. Bulldogs coming into the contest with an 0-3 record, hoping to get off the schneid tonight. We're going to start with a line centered by Kyson Hoyt. He will be flanked by Wyatt Rinder and Landon Hicks. On defense, Gus Tolley, along with Jake Ressman. Hearing that Highland's made some adjustments to their lineups for offense and defense tonight, we'll see if it holds true, and if so, if there's any benefit. So here we go. Lock and load, the Bulldogs and the Oilers are ready to face off. On the puck drop, here we go. Hoyt wins that across, picked up by Tolley at center line. He skates it up, dumps it deep. Freeman, the goalie for East Alton-Wood River, has lost his stick already. Behind the net, centered in front, comes back out to Snake Ressman. He loses it. Leaves it for an East Alton-Wood River player. Turned over right in front of the goal. Holy smokes. Highland ready for a start, to start over again. Totally does just that, gets to the center line. Dumped deep by the Oilers. Ressman gets it up to Hicks. He's got Rinder to his right. Hicks is going to skate it to center ice and over the blue line. He's met by a plethora of Oilers. And Snake Ressman pinching in to help out. He's going to go behind the net, leaves it for Hicks. Up in front for Ressman Jr. Wyatt Rinder picks it up in the corner. It's his second game back after a lengthened football season. Slapped on goal. And that one's going to go the length of the ice. Will not be icing because it banged off the goalie's pads. Cooper Hicks back tonight after battling an illness. He's back on the ice. He's got Jack Nimmo, who is on defense for tonight. Up to Cooper Hicks. Ressman, he's got Gunner. They're 2-on-1. Ressman is shot, and that's scooped up by Freeman. East Alton-Wood River acquired Freeman in the draft this year. That's a nice pickup for them. He plays club hockey for the Afton Americans prospects team. A few of these kids get to play against him in club hockey. That one back to Cooper Hicks. Luke Gunter leaves that one behind the net. Oilers pick it up, look to break out. Turned over to Nimmo. Banged up a little too far past Gunter. There's Prater and Patton Weiss. Gunter gets that on his stick. He's looking in front, tied up behind the net. Gunter being hounded by an East Alton-Wood River player. Throws it back on his defense. Cooper fans on a shot. And the Oilers are going to try to clear it out of their zone. They do, up to center ice. Highland has to tag up, and they're going to go ahead and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Oilers. And the Bulldogs have completed their change. Hoyt battles into the zone. Puck picked up by Rinder on the far slot. Hoyt has the puck. Throws a shot into the shins of an East Alton player. Hicks with a shot. That goes wide. Hoyt turns, throws it behind his net. There's Landon Hicks. Looks in front for Rinder. Can't get it to him. And here come the Oilers. They skated out of their zone. One player offside. They had to tag up. There's Solomon with the puck. Solomon with a shot. And it goes right into Konechny's midsection. Wade Konechny is in the pipes tonight for the Bulldogs. And the face-off will go just to his right. Ressman Jr. loses the draw. Gunter picks it off. Here comes Luke Gunter. He's got a breakaway. Luke with a shot and a goal. Luke Gunter on a breakaway. And he gets the Bulldogs on the board tonight with a 1-0 lead.
Good hustle, Luke! Not that he didn't do that, but... Oh my God, they got a penalty? Oh no, he's leaving.
Ressman on the faceoff. He wins that one back to Deacon Aravik. Gunter whacks that one in. Gunny picks that one up along the far side, throws it back behind the net to Ressman, and we're going to get a penalty.
He's getting like
He turned and fired that one at center ice, and the stick came up a little high.
He's got the
He literally shot the puck.
what he said. I don't know. I don't know the rule. It was all one motion. I don't know.
So Gunner's going to go to the penalty box for high sticking. Off of the draw, he just turned and whipped it around, and the stick came up too high. And the Oilers are going to go on a 2-minute power play. Here comes Timmons. He loses the puck and then comes off sides. Finally going to change things up here while we got a break in the action. 10-12 left to go. In period number 1 with the Bulldogs on top 1-0 on a goal by Luke Gunter. The Oilers on the power play. Gunter's completed 2/3 of the Gordie Howe hat trick. It's not really the Gordie Howe hat trick. He didn't get into a fight, but he's been in the box and he's got a goal. We'll take an assist next. Nice job by Hicks clogging the lanes there as he's trying to take it from Fedrick. Hicks circling him like a mosquito, like the little pest he is. And the Oilers dump it in. It hits off the glove of Konieczny. And that one is in front. Cooper Hicks turns. He's caught. And there's two Oilers surrounding him. Hoyt tries to get out, turned over to Mitchell. Mitchell's looking, tries to get into the forehand. And a nice job by Jack Nimmo as he stuffs the lane there. Nimmo comes across. He's fast enough. He can go both ways. Tries to get a stick on that one. And it just falls right off of his stick as he swings and misses. Nimmo gets back to defense, and the Oilers regroup. 40 seconds left on the Oilers power play. They haven't been able to make much of it so far. Let's keep that going, Bulldogs. Hicks. Again, pestering Fedrick. Turned over to the other Hicks. From one Hicks to another Hicks. Landon Hicks in front. Render gets to it. He tries to make a toe drag and can't get it by the Oiler opponent. Cooper Hicks. Nope, that's not him. That's Jake Respin. One's a 34, one's a 14, and I'm way too blind to see which one the difference is. All the way back, Highland pushes that one deep into the Oilers zone. Respin Jr. has the puck. Gunter is out of the box. Respin Jr. gives it a poke on the backhand. Played around to Prater. Gunter gonna pester him. He tries to get to the puck. He's holding it with his skate. Render there to help things out. Plays it back. Here comes Jake Respin. Gus Tolley gets a stick on that. Gunter in front. Throws it on goal. Highland doing a great job of keeping puck possession. Gunter with it. Shoots on goal. Bangs off the goalie's pad. And the Oilers will clear the zone. Respin puts his shoulder into an Oilers player. Keeps the puck away from him. Render takes that to his backhand. He hits Respin Jr. Josh Respin Jr. gets it, shoots right into the glove of Freeman, the goaltender for East Alton-Wood River. And we'll get a stop and play. My eyes do not deceive me as I see former captain Jacob Knoll, the fan of the game tonight. Jacob Knoll, thanks for tuning in tonight. You better get signed up for the alumni game on November 29th. Jacob Knoll, and get your friends together. Get in touch with me, and we can't wait to honor the alumni. So spread the word. We got 14 players right now, and we'd love to have at least double that more. So spread the word. The Oilers with the puck in their zone. That's turned over to Jack Soren. Patton Weiss with a shot. Turned, and it goes in. Patton Weiss shoots it into the goalie. The goalie could not find it. He turns around, and it's crawling over the goal line. Patton Weiss picks up a goal tonight to make it 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. That's going to make it 2-0 Dogs over the Oilers. We're out shooting the Oilers 9-3. 7:13 left to play. Restman Jr. on the draw. From one defenseman back to the other. Gunner giving him heck. Turns over to Luke Gunter. Shoot! Freeman scoops it up with that glove hand. That was a nice shot and a nice save by Freeman. What's up? I hope so. Restman Jr. on the draw. The Oilers have the puck. Played out. Hicks, Restman Jr. and Gunter on offense for the Bulldogs. Here comes Timmons for the Oilers. He fires that into Nemo's leg. Played up to Gunny. Gunny loses it, kept in his zone. Mitchell with a shot. That goes wide. Restman Jr. picks it up. Playing with it back in the corner. He's got Cooper Hicks back to help him out. Up to Landon Hicks. Landon's got to go back for it. Turned over to Gunny. Gunny gets a stick on it. That one fired into a leg pad. Nice job by Landon Hicks on a stick lift. Solomon fires that one wide, and Hicks able to get it up, but not to Gunner. Mitchell plays that one. Smacks it from offsides to onsides. Solomon again, a shot and a goal. And that one goes in. I don't know if it went 5-hole or if it went on the outside of Konieczny's leg pad, but either way, it's a 2-1 game. 6:01 left in the first period. Dogs 2, Oilers 1. The referee readies and drops the puck. Render goes after that, keeps it in the zone. Thrown in the front, that goes back behind the net. There's Kyson Hoyt, he's looking in front. He's got Render, tosses it to the opposite side, tries to get it over to Howard. Tolley keeps it in for the moment, but the Oilers clear the zone. There's Restman Jr. trying to play it up and out to Howard. It does get on Howard's stick for the moment. Hoyt goes to help out. And here come the Oilers. They get that shot. Goes wide of Konieczny. Played to center ice. There's Prater for East Alton. He makes a move around Render. Hoyt hounds him. Back to Restman. Restman Jr. skates it out of the zone. Tolley able to strip the puck away from the East Alton-Wood River player. Thrown in front. That hits a body. Another body. That one's on Patton Weiss. And Weiss is going to take that puck up. And he skates it up to Render. Render's got it at center ice. He gets up to Timmons. Render leaves it for Weiss. Back to Render. Render in the slot to Weiss. Render's still there. Shot on goal. Shot by Restman Jr. and Freeman gets a piece of that in the net. Back to Weiss. Highland continuing to pound Freeman with shots. It's 12-4. Back to Weiss. Weiss looking in front. There's Nemo. Nemo with a shot at the point. He's just going to put it into Weiss. Highland controlling the tempo on a 5-on-5 here. I had to say that, and then the Oilers take over. Cleared up. Nemo keeps it in for the moment. Aravik keeps it in. Nice job by Aravik. That one not kept in. And Aravik plays it back to Nemo on defense. Nemo tries to hit Hazelhorst. It goes cross ice and goes all the way deep into the Oilers' territory. Restman Jr. with the puck. Plays it along the back. There's Timmons with the puck.
Good job.
Hazelhorst knocks him down. Shot. That we can't keep that one in. And Nemo's going to go ahead and skate that one back. And the Oilers are going to make a change up to Gunter. Gunter and Nemo run into each other. Gunny with the puck. He gets it up to center ice, up to Ressman Jr. Tries to get it to Josh. Josh gets plugged at the line, and there's going to be a penalty. And it looks like a row is going to go off for a roughing call. It's going to be Hoyt, Gunter, and Oren on the draw here on offense. Tolley and Cooper Hicks back on defense. Gunter gets that on his stick. Gets it taken from him. Tolley gets pinched up against the boards. Plays it up to Oren. That goes off of his stick. Oren going in after it. He's up against Prater. Takes Prater into the boards. Gunter goes in with Prater. Gets a piece of it. That one gets by Cooper Hicks all the way down the ice. Tolley comes in for a hit on that. I would say he got about 10% human, 9% boards. That one played around to Gunter. They're still on the power play for another minute 15. That one played too far for Tolley, and we'll get an icing. On the Bulldogs.
No, it wasn't. I just wasn't sure it wasn't.
Puck drop. Ressman Jr. back to Nimmo. Plays up to Render. Render kicks it out. Here comes Hicks. He and Ressman. 2-on-2 with the Oilers. There's a shot deflected right off the pads. Came back to Ressman, but he wasn't ready for it. Nimmo with the puck. Nimmo goes cross ice to Jake Ressman. To Landon Hicks. Back to Jake Ressman. He's going to find Wyatt Render. Render comes across the blue line. He gives it a toe drag to the center. A shot goes off Freeman's shoulder. Ressman Jr. sets it up. A lot of banging going on down low. He tries to get it to Render. And here come the Oilers. They're going to skate it out. Shot on goal. That goes off of Konieczny's blocker. Timmons goes back after that. He dumps it in front. A lot of coverage, a lot of pushing, and Konieczny stays on top of it with 9 seconds left on the Bulldog power play and 1:02 left in period number 1. Bulldogs 2, Oilers 1. Shots on goal 14-7 favoring the Bulldogs. And you heard him, 1 minute left. Weiss, he and Gunter get over the blue line. There's a shot kicked away by Freeman. Gunter throws that one on. That hits the goalie's pads. Up to center ice. Kyson Hoyt. Back to Jake Ressman. Smacked in the zone by Patton Weiss. Hoyt tries to get there. Gunter does. He's in the corner. Can't see what's going on as there are a slew of Oiler fans over there. Hoyt goes back for it. Again, back for Weiss. Weiss with the puck. 20 seconds left in the period. Weiss trying to turn it. They bust out to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to get across the line. He's met with some sticks. 9 seconds to go. And there's going to be a penalty on the Oilers as they're going to go off. And the Bulldogs will extend a power play. And Timmons is going to go off for at least 2, and I think that's it. He just gets a roughing into the boards with a second and 0.6 of a second to go. Restman, Hicks, Render on the offense attack. And Aravik back with Reagan Dortch. Render going to try to win the draw and slide one right by Cooper. Let's see if he can do it. Cooper, that's not his name. It's Freeman. That puck is dropped. And we'll go to break here. Between periods, Bulldogs 2, Oilers 1. We'll see you in a minute. Period 2, Restman Jr., Landon Hicks, Wyatt Render with Gus Tolley and Jack Nimmo. Played back, played across, intercepted. And here comes Gus Tolley. He gets a shot. That goes up Prater onto Render. Shot just goes wide. Prater clears it back to Restman Jr. Behind the net, it's Render. He scoops it to the front. There's Nimmo. He's waiting. Shoot the puck. Back to Restman Jr. He shoots it. We could not keep that puck in. It was like nobody wanted it.
Good job.
Back to Landon Hicks. Here comes Hicks. Across the blue line. He gets a shot and a goal. Landon Hicks with a goal for the Bulldogs. And that's a power play goal. And that makes it 3-1 Bulldogs. We got to keep fighting. It may end up, as predicted earlier, 7-5 like somebody said it might. Highland needs to keep pouring it on because these Oilers aren't going to stop. They're not going to quit. And it's my hope that the Bulldogs don't either. Nice goal by Landon Hicks on the faceoff. Kyson Hoyt. He's got that one tied up at center ice. Hoyt comes away with it. Over the blue line. Shot goes off Freeman's right foot. Kept in by Jack Soren. He's got it in the corner. Plays it behind the net. Return back to Jax. He looks in front. He's got Gunny. Shot. That doesn't go in. And Hoyt follows that up and goes just a little above the bar. And that one clears into the netting. And that one will come again over to Freeman's right, over to Gunter. Gunter puts that on a stick. There's Hoyt. Hoyt throws it. Hits right in the goalie's midsection. Dortch can't keep that one in. And here comes Timmons. Timmons comes across the line, shoots, and Konieczny able to catch that one in his midsection, and he hangs on for a faceoff. .12:40 in period 2. Bulldogs 3, Oilers 1. Puck deep in Highland territory. Snake Restman has the puck on his stick. Tries to get it up and out to Landon Hicks. There's Landon. He's going to chase Fedrick. Restman Jr. comes across the blue line. He's got some energy. Hicks tries to keep that one in. That's going to bounce out and up to center ice, where Cooper Hicks keeps it in. He buries that thing deep in Oilers territory. Oiler defender looking to find a winger. They just chipped that one deep into Bulldogs territory. Snake Ressman goes back for it. He's hounded by a couple of Oilers kids. Big Brother comes over to help out. That one's thrown off Konieczny.
Get out, get out.
Oh, picked off. Render gets a stick on it. Back to Cooper Hicks. They're able to play that up, and here comes Landon Hicks. He's got Wyatt Render. Hicks tries to put that one on Render's stick. Behind him, Render looks, gets it back to Hicks. Hicks has in the corner, scooped out too far.
Cooper.
Cooper keeps that one in, and that's going to be chipped across center ice. And there's Jake the Snake Ressman with the puck. Cleared up to Patton Weiss. Weiss chips it ahead to Gunny. Gunny's there. A shot. Oh, Hoyt with a nice little shot. Gunny with that puck. He's going to chip it around to himself, apparently. He looks. Cooper Hicks can't get everything on that one. And a nice job there. Kept in. Kyson Hoyt gets it to Gunny, and that gets caught up in his skate and his sticks. Gunny gets that one to Tolley. Tolley to Nimmo. Scooped in by Zach Hauer. And we're going to call an icing on that one. And I don't think that was an icing at all. But the referee does, and his opinion is apparently the one that counts. And CJ Weiss is going to get a penalty. All right, well, let me give you the long and short of it. There was absolutely...
I missed one.
It was a headshot.
He got
right here.
Shot right here, but it was in his head. And so CJ's fired up his hat and swinging and got hit.
And the guy didn't like CJ asked him a question, I guess.
Well, we're not exactly sure what the penalty was. They did not call that on Patton.
We have a penalty because
They put him in the box first, but apparently we missed some activity over here. And CJ wanted a word with the referee. The referee started copping some attitude. Did not take kindly to Coach Weiss's verbiage, apparently, and called a penalty on the Highland bench.
I'm not really sure.
So we'll have to watch that one over again to see exactly what in the world happened.
well, it was right here.
I missed that. I missed that.
The peanut gallery is discussing it here below me.
Well, I was watching, but I didn't see.
But the Oilers take that one, slam it off of a couple of players in front. Konieczny falls down. The net is off.
Well, at least they started in blame besides. These are like, these are 8 you call. Talking on there too, Don? Okay. Well, I was going to come up and ask you about education.
Timmons puts one on the stick of Tolley. Tolley looks up, throws that one on net to Freeman. Freeman plays that around the backside. He's got Fedrick. Gunny giving him some business over there. That one played off Gunny's stick. He's there again. Got lots of hustle tonight. Let's hope that continues into the third period. Ressman Jr. pokes that one. And the Oilers having a hard time getting across center ice as the Bulldogs are here for it. Tolley pokes that one away. Gets it on a backhand. He cleared it out of the zone. Well, I thought he did. Yes. My color commentator, Rachel, says that also crossed the line. Here comes Timmons. He gets across the line. Bulldogs able to get a stick on that, and that's thrown again into the belly of Konieczny, and he plays that off to the side and smothers it.
Owen.
You don't want any part of that. All right, the Bulldogs deep in their own territory. Still with 30 seconds left on the kill. Oh, nice job by Landon Hicks. He gets that to Hoyt. Here comes Hicks. He's one-on-one. Tied up now on the backside. Hicks is going to hold it, wait. Makes a little dipsy-doodle move and then loses it. There's Timmons. Timmons gets it across the blue line. And we are harassing Timmons. That one goes off of Konieczny's stick. Cleared back around. Prater with it. He skates it between the dots. Bulldogs back to even strength. That one bounds away. Aravik can't clear that one all the way up in the slot. Trying to go backhand, forehand. That one goes wide of Konieczny. Back to the point. Highland can't clear the zone. Hoyt does a good job of locking up an Oilers player. Reagan Dorch has that and whips it around the side. Highland cannot clear the zone. Now they finally do. Deacon Aravik gets across. And Highland cannot make a change. Hicks with the puck. He just gets it to center ice. They want him to get it deep so they can make a change. Shot on goal and covered up by the Oilers goaltender. 7:32 left to play in period number 2. Highland has pounded the Oilers goaltender with 27 shots through a period and a half. Over to Rinder. That goes off the goalie. And here come the Oilers. So they get by Snake Ressman. Gunny pokes that one into the corner. Up to Gunny. He's going to have a breakaway. Luke Gunter and a nice save again by Freeman's glove hand. And he probably needs to try something else. He's 1 for 3 on the glove hand. He's got that goalie guessing, and he's guessed right the last couple times. 2 nice saves by Freeman. Ressman back to Gunter. Tips to Snake Ressman. Over to Cooper Hicks. He shoots! Cooper Hicks from the blue line. And Cooper Hicks with his first varsity goal as a Bulldog. From the blue line, Cooper Hicks to make it 4-1 Highland. Our boy Coop! That was for you, Melanie. I know you can't scream right now. You'll probably wake up somebody. I gotcha. Snake Ressman has Ressman Jr. He tries to put that on the stick of Rinder. Kept in by Rinder. That one is cleared. Goes off of somebody. The referee says no. Apparently no icing. Up to Jake Ressman. Up to Wyatt Rinder. Rinder over the blue line. Rinder waits. Oh! And the net comes off
Nice job, boy.
as Freeman's leg flies across the slot and knocks the goal off of its bearings. 6:16 to play. Highland 4, East Alton-Wood River 1. On goals by the Hicks brothers, Weiss and Luke Gunter. Weiss with the puck. Leaves it. There's Hoyt. Hoyt with a shot. Knocked away from the goalie. Highland with great pressure. Out shooting the Oilers 33-15. And we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a roughing call on Jack Soren. He'll go to the box and the Bulldogs will try to kill a penalty. 5-on-4 for the Oilers. Back to the point. Konieczny has the puck. I don't know if he knew he had it or not, but old Wade's got that puck. Nice job, Wade. Gunny on the faceoff. That one is won back to Timmins for the Oilers. There's Tolley. Tolley beat to the puck. Played out all the way down the ice. Here comes Prater. It's going to be played back there by Freeman. That one poked up across the blue line. Here come the Oilers. Oh, nice job by Nimmo as he's back there. Played. There's Hicks. Hicks with a shot. Goes off the pad. And Gunny and Nimmo back on defense. That one goes off of Gunter's leg. Knocked away by Konieczny. Played by Gunny all the way up to Hicks. Timmins chases that. Gunter tries to keep it in. Can't. Nimmo backhands it to Mitchell. Here comes Mitchell with a shot. That goes up and off of Wade. And the Bulldogs are back for it. 4:48 to play. Period 2. Shots on goal 34 for the Bulldogs, 18 for the Oilers. Konieczny has done a wonderful job of turning all of them away but one. Here, this 9 o'clock puck drop tonight, Central Standard Time. Bulldogs still killing off some penalty. That one's fired the length of the ice. Oh, turned over to Rinder. Oh, and the goalie just beats him to it. Little foot race. And the goalie just happened to get to it just milliseconds before Rinder did. Cooper Hicks turns that around. Off the body of Wyatt Rinder, he's at center ice, and he pokes it deep into the Oilers' territory. Timmins for the Oilers brings it up, crosses center ice. Cooper Hicks does a good job of shooing him back behind the net. Timmins looking, set up on the far side. An Oiler takes a shot, and that one goes wide. Blister nowhere close to the net. And Snake Ressman back for it as the Oilers were offsides. He skates it to his own blue line, turns it over. He's still giving him the business as Wyatt Rinder gets it back to Cooper Hicks. Hicks tries to get it up to Ressman Jr. He's able to bounce it off the boards and clear it deep into the Oilers' territory. 3:25 left to go. Ressman gets the puck to Dortch. Dortch throws it on net, and Cooper handles that one. Nope, why do I keep calling him Cooper? Freeman handles that one. And he's going to hang on to it, and we'll get a puck drop to Freeman's left, deep in Oiler territory. Played over to Dortch. Dortch gives it a nice backhand. The coal miner shovel. Zach Hauer trying to cut that Oiler off. And we're going to get a penalty here. And it's going to be on Reagan Dortch. And they're going to call a trip. Oh, interference. Interference.
Boy, I must be missing one.
Wasn't it just right? He had the pucker working on that.
I must be not paying attention.
Okay, well, we'll reset it. 2:55 left to go. Penalty there for Reagan Dortch. It's an interference call. That one goes wide. Gunny goes in for it. Shot on goal. That bounds away. Here comes Luke Gunter. He's got it on his skate. He bounces it into Oilers territory. Oh, Gunny has that one. And he throws that one all the way back. We're going to kill some time here on this penalty kill. Gunny's going to go off. Nemo with the puck. Up to Hicks. Hicks trying to get it by Prater. Mitchell throws it in the Bulldog zone. Gus Tolley back for it. Hicks has that puck on his stick. Here he comes, across the blue line. He sits, waits, looking for some players. Turns it over to the Oilers. They get it to center ice, decide they don't want it, leaves it for another Oiler player. Nemo, nice job of throwing it back to center ice. 1:36 to play, 40 seconds left in the Bulldogs penalty kill here. Looking like we're getting a little tired, maybe a little bit lazy on both sides. The Oilers carry it in. They try to go backhand. Gus Tolley, what is happening back there? There's a shove. Gonna be on Tolley. We're gonna get a penalty. Prater with the puck. Taken from him, Ressman. And it looks like we're going to get Gus Tolley, who's going to go off. And the Bulldogs will have to kill 14 seconds of a 5-on-3 as we're down to 3 players on the ice. Snake Ressman clears that, and it goes back. Here comes Luke Gunter. He's one-on-one. He's going to pull up. Kill some time. Oh, he gets picked. And the Bulldogs are going to get another penalty. Nemo's going to go to the box. Is he getting a 2 and a 10? He's going to get a 2 and a 10?
You gave him a 2 and a 10?
Nemo's going to be off for a long time here. 25 seconds. Two minutes for what? Targeting. Oh, charging. Timmons with that puck. Oh, my goodness. And Konechny holds on to that one with 2 seconds left here in the period. Nimmo gets a 2 and a 10 for charging in his own zone, so he will be off for 12 minutes. He'll miss the rest of this period, obviously, and the majority of the third. So we're going to have to deal without Captain Jack here for a really long time. We're going to go to break here, 4-1 after 2. Bulldogs going to have to kill a 5-on-3 for the next minute and some odd.
Down to. They dropped it.
All right, well,
It was 3 minutes. One.
here we go. Back for period 3. Bulldogs up 4-1. 14 minutes on the clock for period 3, but we got Gus Tolley in the box for 52 seconds.
Let's
Jack
go.
Nimmo in the box for 1:43 seconds, plus then his 10-minute misconduct penalty. Bulldogs are going to have their work cut out here in the third. Lots of work to be done. Here come the Oilers. They get it over the blue line. That's a nice job there of picking the pocket by the Bulldogs. And Federick will go back for it. Freeman plays it to Federick. Oh, turned over. Here comes Luke Gunter. He scores! And it goes in on a 3-on-5. Gunny finally didn't go for the glove hand and put it through the 5-hole. And he scores on a 3-on-5 to make it 5-1 for the Bulldogs.
Let's go, Bulldogs! Work hard!
We still got time to kill here. Landon Hicks on the draw. Hicks wins it forward. East Alton with the puck. Keep working hard, boys. Come on, Bulldogs. That one played to the corner. Nice job by Snake Ressman. He gets pushed around a little bit. Hey! It's his head, pal.
Are you walking home?
Let's go, dog!
That got me riled up. My apologies if that came out really loud and you had to turn your phone down. I'm trying to stand up for the little people of the world over here, solving America's problems one at a time. Sticking up for Rachel Ressman, who's my color gal tonight here on the broadcast. And it's about that time. It's 10 o'clock almost. My bedtime reminder just popped up. I wish. I mean, I wish. I'm glad I'm here watching Bulldog hockey tonight, and I'm more thankful it's a 5-1 lead. Keep playing hard, kids. We're back to 4-on-5 as long as we don't get called for anything silly or don't do anything silly here. Landon Hicks wins that back to Restman Jr., who pokes it around, and they're going to give themselves some time to retreat here.
Away, Landon.
Over to Wyatt Rinder. Rinder pulls up, drops it deep on his backhand. Hicks immediately bumps somebody and looks back at the referee because we don't want to be called for anything else. Good Lord. That one's played in front. Rinder with a real nice pass. Played over to Hicks. Tyson Hoyt gets it to Restman Jr. Back, Jake Restman. Highland is back, 5-on-5. They do not have Captain Jack, though, as he is still in the box for probably about 9 more minutes or so. Bulldogs able to keep that one, and Rinder pushes it forward.
Good idea.
He's got Gunter. Gunter plays it on his backhand and gives it the old coal miner shovel on the backhand. He's chasing, though. Luke Gunter, he's got a little steam coming around the boards. Kyson Hoyt, that one's played off the boards. Cooper Hicks throws it back to Reagan Dortch. Dortch up to Gunny. It's on Gunny's stick. He plays it for Hoyt. Hoyt comes in, shoots on a throw. My goodness. Hoyt takes a shot, comes right on the rebound to Oren, and Oren buries it deep. And the Bulldogs have a 6-1 lead.
Good job, boys.
Done.
Good job,
Done.
Jax. Way to
6-7.
finish. Did you see him? Jackson. It's celebrating.
We'll get a timeout here for the Oilers, and we'll go to break. All right, here we come out of a timeout.
I don't know why everybody came out. Good job, Jax.
Nicely done. Played up on a backhand. There's Zach Hauer. Hauer gets it up the second time over to Rinder. Rinder kicks it forward. Here comes Timmons across. Makes a shot. That hits Konieczny. Bounds away. Wyatt Rinder looks up. He's got Kyson Hoyt. Here comes Hoyt on a break. Oh! Freeman with a poke check. Over to Rinder. Rinder over in the corner. He's shoving an Oiler. He gets shoved back. That one comes in, goes out, and it's going to go deep. Played on the net, and Konieczny's just going to cover it up. With 9:54 left to go. Highland Bulldogs 6. East Alton-Wood River 1. Shots on goal 45-27 in favor of your red and black. Puck is dropped into the corner. And that one comes out of play. There's a puck. Normally that would be a hot commodity for a souvenir, but at 10:04 p.m., there are no little kids here chasing it. Puck deep in the Highland zone. Gunny wins that one. Banked all the way around. There's an Oilers player there for it, though. Totally ties him off, throws him off. Gunter's able to make it by one. He gets it up to Hicks. He's got Weiss. Hicks looking again. Still looking. Trying to find somebody in front. There's Weiss. Played to Gunny. Gunny throws it through the slot. Nobody home. He just fired that thing. Not sure what he was doing. Oh, Hicks. Nope. A Ravik thrown off that one. Poked away. There's Gunter. He picks up some mess. He leaves it for Hicks. Hicks back to Gunny. Gets tied up in his feet. That one goes for a walk, comes back down. Kept in. Nice job by Landon Hicks. 8:32 here to go in the third. Hicks has that one on his stick, played in front. Snake Restman puts it in the slot. Tolley going back for it. Kyson Hoyt going back for it. Played back to Tolley. All the way around, there's Jax Oren. Oren finds Rinder.
Good job. Go, Wyatt.
Rinder tries to make a toe drag move around him. Back in front. Kept in for a moment by Restman. But here comes Blumenstock. Oh, he thrown off to the ground by Restman Jr. That was pretty nice. And the Oilers will try to bring it back into Highland zone. It's kept in by Jake the Snake. Snake with it in front, shot on goal, and it's picked up by Freeman. On the draw, it's Rinder. It's Hoyt. It's Restman Jr.
I don't know.
Jake and Josh, the Restman brothers, playing defense together. In the slot to Kyson. He just misses. Wyatt Rinder falls over the puck. Trying to get to it. There's Jax Oren. Back behind the net. There's Rinder. Rinder tries to toss it in front to Oren. That's intercepted. And it is flipped out of the zone by the Oilers. Mitchell with the puck. He's tied up by a couple of Bulldogs. And here comes Jake Restman. Jake Restman holds on to it. Shot. Bounces off the goalie's pad. Weiss back to Restman Jr. That goes off of an Oiler leg. Hazelhorst going back for that one. Ties him up. Up to Patton Weiss. Weiss gets it across the blue line. Is he going to keep it in? He does. Nice job by Patton Weiss. Over to Maddox Hazelhorst. Hazelhorst in the corner. Oilers take it from them. Here they come out. They get it to center ice. Weiss gives somebody a shoulder bump and clears it back to center. Oilers waiting. Gets it to Timmons. Both teams looking a little tired. 5:48 left to play. 6-1 Bulldogs. Timmons skates it across the blue line, and they are offsides. Here we come with Hoyt, Gunter, and Oren. Played back to Dortch. Reagan Dortch with the puck on her stick. She's back in Highland zone. Cleared up to Gunny. That doesn't hit him, but it goes off Fedrick's stick. Oren going in for it. Dortch with a shot that bounds to the center. Cooper Hicks trying to keep that in. Here come the Oilers. They're 3-on-2. Nice job there. Oh, that one hits pipe. And Dortch goes in for that one. Gunny with the puck. He's looking up. Gunny gets around one person. He comes in. Oren in the slot. Shot. He gets stuffed. And here come the Oilers. They're going to regroup. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to play. Highland 6. East Alton-Wood River 1. Oh, Hicks almost caused a turnover there. Not too late. Back in front. There's Wyatt Render. Render avoids a check. Gets the puck back. Render takes it in front. That one taken from him for the moment. Nice job by the Bulldog defense. And Wade Konechny, they get a stick on that. 2-on-1. It's Hicks and Hauer. Oh, Hicks to Hauer, and he just missed it. Render keeps the puck in. And now it comes out. Wyatt Render scoops it to Josh Ressman Jr. 3.5 to go. Oilers waiting because one of their players was offsides. 3:28 left to go. Keep playing hard, Bulldogs. Ressman being held. That one comes back to Fedrick. Render's got that on his stick. He gets it out, and here comes Landon Hicks. He's going to go hard into the zone. Partial break. Shot goal. Landon Hicks over Freeman's right shoulder to make it 7-1 Bulldogs. Landon Hicks with his second of the evening for the Highland Bulldogs. 3:07 left to play. Bulldogs out shooting the Oilers 49-29. And here come the Oilers. That one hits Gunter's boot and goes deep into the zone, and we'll get an icing call.
Why Reiner? I like that. I still like here. Only like just cold.
Here we are. Hoyt will take the face-off. 2:52 left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over into the corner. Ressman Jr. with the puck on his stick. Plays it back to his little brother. And here comes Snake. Snake gets across the blue line. He's looking to set something up. Gets it back to Hoyt. Hoyt throws it into Weiss. Weiss tied up. Gunny goes in for it. Over to Hoyt. Shot. I don't know why it was whistled. Should not have been whistled.
That was all.
Huh?
That was all.
Oh, I'm sure the net was off.
Okay, well, we don't want them to get the foul, so 7's good.
2:04 left to play. The visiting Bulldogs lead 7-1. Here at the 9 o'clock game at the East Alton Ice Arena, back to Nimmo. Nimmo with the puck on his stick. He throws it forward. Almost tipped there by Hazelhorst. Restman Jr. shovels it back in. Welcome back to Jack Nimmo. He got quite the nice break there. And here come the Oilers. Played ahead to Solomon. Solomon looking for friends. That one gets left behind. He was too busy looking for his friends. Here comes Jax Oren. Oren has Hazelhorst. Oh, just out of his reach. Rinder with a shot. Doesn't make it all the way through. Hazelhorst does a nice job of getting it back to Rinder. Over to Oren. Oren takes it across the blue line. He looks in front. Oh, Hazelhorst again. That one on his stick, but he didn't get all of it. Oren thrown in front. Hazelhorst again. Maddox throws that all the way back. Nimmo and Oren both there. Nimmo throws it on. Hazelhorst, couple of different shots. Puck still loose. Rinder with the puck. 45 seconds left to go in the game. All the way back to the point. There's Jack Nimmo. He looks for Dortch. Dortch on her backhand to Rinder. Rinder on the far right face-off dot. Back to Dortch. Dortch tosses in front. Oh! Nice job by the Bulldogs. 20 seconds left to go. And after last night's 6-0 disappointing showing against the O'Fallon Panthers, the Bulldogs will finish this one off as we give up a goal, as I'm too busy talking about winning, 7-2, and Owen Timmons gets himself a goal. 9 seconds to go. And puck dropped. That's all the way back around, and that will do it. And the Bulldogs get themselves a 7-2 victory here tonight against the East Alton Wood River Roxana Oilers. You got to get 6 before you can get 7. Is that again? What'd you say again? Oh, 6, 7 right there. I just say it because if I say it, it makes it really uncool, and I'm tired of hearing about it. So here we are, Bulldogs at center ice shaking hands with the Oilers from East Alton, Wood River. The East Alton Ice Complex, Highland wins it 7-2. We'll see you again next week. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.